We're recording 5 songs. It's a short EP. So just kind of to start us out. So the opening song is called Love More Perfect, and my husband Ryan wrote it. And he wrote it specifically for this album because when we were picking songs, we thought, you know, people who know us and who have followed us, they know the songs we're going to record. And so we thought, we got to give them one that they haven't heard, you know, at least that's new for them. So it's a fast song, and he wrote it in 2 or 3 days, just from hey, because it was hey, we needed to do a new fast one, but we knew we had to be in the studio with Sean to lay down the scratch track, in a week or something. And so he just kind of busted that song out, and it turned out really good, and I really like that one. And then the second track is Let My Soul Cry Out. Let My Soul Cry Out we're pretty sure it's the first song that Ryan and I wrote together when we were married. I remember writing it in our first apartment together, and I remember we were just making a song list for leading worship that next day, and we were just tired of all the fast songs that we had, and we wanted a upbeat song, and so we're like, let's just write one. And so Ryan just pulled out his guitar, seriously, and just started playing, and I just started singing, and we wrote it in 10 minutes. And that has never happened again. But it happened once, so that was nice. The third track is I Sing, and Ryan wrote that one when he was 17, and we're 30, so it was a long time ago. For us, it's a very old song, but it's a very good song. It's more of a worship ballad, and he wrote it I hate to despiritualize things for you spiritual people, but he was I really want to write a song in 6/8. So he sat down at the piano and wrote I Sing, which he says was popped out pretty quick, 10 minutes. So sometimes that happens, I guess. Yeah. And the fourth song is How I Need You. And Ryan and I wrote that one together. The chorus came together real quick. And we had the concept for the verses, but then we had to work really hard to get those verses out. I remember that song took us a long time, and I remember that Ryan was like, let's try to fit the word notoriety in a song, and I was like, no, we're not gonna put a weird word like that in a song. And he's like, come on, and we did. So, and it worked, and it sounds nice. So that was interesting. The last song on the album is called All the Poor and Powerless. It was written by Leslie Jordan and David Leonard of the band All Sons and Daughters. And that song is just a really good song. We have done it in our church, and we have done it at other churches, and everyone loves it. It never fails that people love the song, and it has a very outward focus, too, in a way. The bridge says, shout it, scream it from the mountains, tell the world that he is God. And I love those kind of songs that inspire us to think outside of ourselves. It wraps up the album really well, and it has a big choir on it, which was fun, and that was the Lifegate Church Choir, and then our Christ Family Church worship team came together to be the choir for that. So, All the Poor and Powerless is my favorite track, and I think it's because, to me, Sean did a really good job of capturing. It really felt like a live worship experience. I sang over the top of the choir in certain parts, and he really pulled that together really nice, and it really sounds like what I really do in a worship service. To me, it's the most real picture of what it would be like to be at a worship concert with me or at a worship service. So. But Love More Perfect is a close second because I really, really like that song. And it's really catchy and good.